There we go, that's what you're getting. It's a bit downhill and a bit rocky now, so best concentrate on that. Hi there, Jason here with another Robinson's Ramble. And admittedly, it was one of the more stressful ones to get to, but I'm here nonetheless. So, where am I? I'm just up the road from Coniston. It is one, I think, I was trying to rack my brain that, if I have done this with my dad, but I have definitely done this with the dad, so it coincides with the original manifesto I had. And yes, we have made it into the heart of the Lake District. Over to Tarn Hows. Now, it's not just Tarn Hows that I'm going to do today because that'd be far too quick. So it's going to be Tarn Hows and Black Crag. Hope you enjoy.
The start of the walk begins at the National Trust car park at Tarn Hows, which is by road 3.7 miles northeast of Coniston town centre. The postcode for the car park is LA220PP, and if you're coming off junction 36 from the M6 to arrive into the Lake District, I would advise to approach this route via Coniston using the A593 from the A590, as driving through Windermere and Ambleside from my personal experience always takes longer. The way I'm walking today takes you from the Tarn up to Tom Heights and then onto Blackfell itself before completing the circular route, of which is around 4.7 miles in length. Now you may hear throughout the video I may jump between the names Black Crag and Blackfell, and that's only because my dad used to call it Black Crag. It is not to be mixed up with Black Crag Gill, of course, which is between Shap and Haweswater. One I do want to do in the future, but I haven't been able to do it just yet.
So the route I'm doing today starts with a bit of an incline. There we go, in this weather, heavy breathing already. But you can still see Tarn Hows from down there. And another heads up for today, because there's a lot of National Trust area in these parts. So as a consequence, I've not brought my drone, because you're not allowed to film in National Trust areas, so that's fine. We've got the extended selfie stick, so I'll try my best to get some good shots of the Tarn and Black Crag when we get up to it. Right. You know when you look on maps and you think, oh, that looks like the easy route. Got this already. Good to get it out of the way now, so I suppose, yes. Definitely good to get it out of the way now. Here we go. So I can tell you right now, this one has definitely been the most stressful to get to. So, we did Whitbarrow Fell in South Lakes the other week. That's, again, just off the A590. Gummers How, again, just off the A590. The little Langdale walk starting at Tilberthwaite is just up the road from here. But heed warning now, if you are, you know, well, a learner driver or you've just started to drive, it's a bit of a one to get to, because there's a lot of roads. You end up the final road being on the single track with passing spaces on the way, but yeah, it certainly takes some. Why am I talking while I'm trying to get up this incline at the same time? I like to give myself a challenge, but yeah, it's quite fun to get to, and as a result, you may get, you know, a little bit stressed, a little bit aggravated, where I'm sure future Jason on this route will be saying, oh, all the worries have completely gone. That's true, but in the meantime, you've still got to still got to have a bit of patience for, of course, your fellow drivers and your fellow walkers in the Lake District. And yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there if you want to do it. It is gorgeous. I mean, started for Tarn Hows. I thought I'd wait until the end of the walk to show you a bit more. But yeah, time's are ticking. £7 in the National Trust car park for 4 hours. Okay, Tom Hyde's done. Excellent. I was yesterday, realising that I had a day off today, was contemplating, right, I've got the new microphone, which I'll explain a little bit more later on, but having a day off, I was thinking where to go, and something I've always, a peak I've always wanted to do for at least the past 2 years is Blencathra. All afternoon I was thinking, yeah, do Blencathra, it'd be fine, it'd be amazing. Don't do Sharp Edge, because I've done Striding Edge once, and that was enough. Thank you very much. I will never do Sharp Edge, unless I magically sprout wings. But yeah, it took me all afternoon to think about it, and then all of a sudden I went to myself, hold on, Blencathra's quite big, and your fitness isn't that brilliant. So instead of doing a 620 odds metre one, which Blencathra is, Black Crag, just over there, is a nice 320. I think about 300 metres difference, which in this weather and my fitness is absolutely fine. I do not want to, exert myself too much, because it's quite hot weather, and we're still in May. We've still got plenty of bluebells. Let me get you in there and see all the lovely bluebells without my shadows. Lost the shadows. Maybe there. There we go. We'll sneak around. Lovely. Right. I need to move on. So getting off Tom Hyde's now. Being a height, weirdly enough, there's a bit of a decline, so please watch your footing. Say every single guide, please watch your footing. And the advantage of this route as well, it's currently at the moment, I mean, it is still in the AM here on a Friday, but there's still quite a few people in the National Trust car park at Tarn Hows. And coming up this way round, I haven't seen any of them, which it's, they're enjoying themselves, absolutely fantastic. But for someone who likes a bit of, I love to take family and friends on walks as well when we get the chance. But to be on one's own, it's rather blissful. It's very nice. It's very nice. I think I'm getting a bit too used to being a bachelor these days. That might be the trouble. Getting stuck in my old ways. I don't want that. Definitely don't want that. Okay. But no, it is very nice. It's very peaceful. It's Tarn Hows, of course, because it's a nice flat walk around there. It's very popular. And I'm trying to work out if I'm on the right path. Yes, I am. Because even though I've barely seen a drop of rain for days, it's still quite squelchy here and there. But I found a path. Soon to get on my way back down. Made it. It was definitely a footpath. There was some markings. It was just to get down to the bottom, and it was a bit bland, a bit vague of where to go, but I made it anyway. Right, onwards. Nice civilised route. The joys of walking Lake Districts, of course, and I can give you a particular guide, but as always, there's no one straight route. So, for example, I'll get you around here, get a bit to a fork in the road after coming off Tom Heights. You can go down that way, which is a slightly longer way round, but you know, if you're keen and able to do it, get on it. High Arnside Tarns that direction, and then Stonechar Hill. If you want another quick little peak, it's about 200 odd metres in that direction. Or you can go where I'm going to go, which again, I'm Keld, Hawkshead, that direction. I'm going to go this direction, up here. It's a bit more direct to Blackfell as well. And, well, you'll see the left when we get to it and where that gets us over. Let's get to it. Found it. There we go. I'm Keld, on the way up to Blackfell. Let's get up there. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm glad I brought some provisions today, because it's a tad warm. Oh, hello. You know what I'm going to do, and that's evidence of it. I'm going to have a little break. And it's nothing you should be ashamed to admit that you need to do. Particularly if you're walking on your own, or if you're walking with friends and family, just say, oh, can we just stop for 5 minutes? You get your breath back, which clearly I need to do while I'm talking and trying to film this at the same time as walking it. But at the same time, yeah, you can just soak up the ambience, which I'm going to do by sitting down and stop waffling on. Nice stone here. Right, onward. My heat appears to be attracting the flies, which we don't want. And we're getting closer and closer towards Blackfrag / Blackfell. So let's get to it. Avoiding this water. That's why I need sturdy footwear. Getting over here and going past that gate. Quite a few forks to negotiate on this route that I've chosen, so I'm trying to film everyone. I'm sure I've already shown you the map though. As soon as I got up, I had to remind myself, just to give myself 5 minutes, not talking, and just enjoying the sights and sounds. Because as you can see, it really is bloody beautiful around here. Very nice. And I'll keep this on. I'll stop chatting. Well, I'll stop chatting anyway at this present moment and film all the sights that you can see around here with a little bit of a calming music and that I can find, and nice voiceover to tell you what you can find on the top of Blackfell. So there you have it, the sights of top of Blackfell. It's really extraordinary. It's in a lovely place of the Lake District. Because you've got Coniston right over there, and the Thwaitwater, which I've just found the other week myself. Have a walk around there, and Grisdale Forest, and of course Windermere behind me now. But from here, well, of course we can go straight back down to the exact way we came back from, or started off at Tarn Hows. But I've noticed there's another little route just to the east, or going east of Blackfell, which we're going to go down into one of the plantations around here, and yeah, kind of reflect on the wonderful views of the top of Blackfell. Yes, I know exactly what you're thinking. That's the beginning of the route. Rather agitated, Jason, because it is a little bit, it's more difficult than the other routes I've shown to get here. But again, is it worth it for the views? Yeah, bet your bottom dollar it is. It's bloody amazing. Right, lunchtime over, come on. Look, when I'm in such areas, I can't help myself. I've got to show you everything possible. So, turn around. So here's hoping there's a little bit of difference on the new microphone I got for such endeavours on these walking guides, and the joys with the new mic I've got, which is a DJI mic, which you may think, hang on, don't DJIs just do like cameras and drones? No, they do mics as well. And the joys with this one is I've got a spare one in the bag. And this, if you haven't already seen the Whitbarrow Fell walk, which well, of course I would encourage you to do so, but primarily because it was a sunset walk, and I've never done a sunset walk before, and the light was spectacular. So go and have a look at that, please, by all means. But the reason why I've got a second microphone as well is what I mentioned on that previous video, is that I want to start inviting people on the walk with us, getting to know them a little bit better, why they go, you know, and walks in the Lake District, or just walks in general, and just to see what, you know, what the benefits they get from it, how far they travel to have, well, an absolute blinding walk like this. And now you know, and if you ever bump into me going on a walk with this silly invisible selfie stick that you can't see, give us a shout, give it a hi. I'll have a chat with you. We'll got a microphone on and we can find out the reasons why you like going on your walks as well. So it is an open invitation, only if you meet me, mind. And we can bump into each other face to face. Some random online invitations might be a bit suspect. So if you do see us, by all means, stop, say hi, let us know how you're doing. I'll always be open for a chat, as long as I've still got a bit of breath left. Okay. There we go, that's what you're getting. It's a bit downhill and a bit rocky now, so best concentrate on that. Yeah, she might have noticed a slight slippage there. So a good time to just reiterate and give you a handy bit of advice while sitting on a trunk. Nothing phallic about this at all. What are you talking about? It's, yeah, a gorgeous way down, but there's a lot of loose rocks around here. So, I mean, I picked a dry day and I might have kept in a little bit where I had a little bit of a slip. Just a little bit. I didn't get arse over tit, fortunately. But it's, yes, can be a bit loose. So, particularly, as I say in every video, and I've already said prior on this guide, please watch your footing. Very important. Right, let's try and get over this tree trunk. Oh. Yes, pardon the old man sounds. I'm 43 now, so hopefully at this point I'm allowed to expel old man grunts. Although I'm sure I was doing it in my 20s anyway. Right, and we're down. And again, if you want to go further afield, you can go that way. But if you park down at Way To Tarn Hows, that's this direction from up there. So, quick little Yui. Let's get down there. I really need to keep remembering to stop when it gets to forks in the road, because as previously mentioned, there are a few. We've got 2 more now. So, this takes you down to part of the single track roads down to Tarn Hows. Slightly more of an incline. I think it's Keld, Coppice, up this neck of the woods. Deck of the woods as well? Might be, I don't know. But yeah, it's basically quicker or more direct to get to Tarn Hows this way. But there's more of an incline. If you prefer flat, take the slightly longer route, going down towards the road and then turn, I think there's a right there. Have a look on your maps, please. Don't take my advice as verbatim. But yes, let's go into the woods. Wouldn't mind a bit of shade, to be fair. Right, back out of the Iron Keld. If you've ever wanted to be part of Lord of the Rings, there's plenty of good names like that from around here. And if, my app leads me to be correct. There we are. Try and find a footpath and get ourselves back to Tarn Hows. And then I can do some nice footage, albeit without my drone. It's a National Trust area, can't do such things. But we'll see what we can do with this rather long selfie stick in my hand.
But I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get
And here we are. Did you not think I was going to make it? Yes, Tarn Hows. And seeing you've been ever so patient, I'll get myself down there where the walkways let me. I'll do a few more video bits with more music and less of me flapping my gums. Enjoy! I think that's all you need for now, isn't it? It is a lovely neck of the woods, but I need to try and find my way back onto the main footpath now after getting into that little wood in the middle of the tarn. Let's get going. So there we are, at the end of another ramble. So you know what I'm going to say. First and foremost, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope it's given you a bit of an insight if you haven't been round Blackfell and Tarn Hows. You know, that one there. It's given you a bit of an insight of where to go. And B, if at all possible, give us this lovely video a like, a share, subscribe to the channel. I've got plenty more up my sleeve of where I want to go. And yeah, no, thank you so much. So now my last little quest of this particular walk is the biggest question of the entire day. Is the ice cream van that parked up when I parked up in the car park still there? Is it? Is it? Ice cream van's still there. Yes! Anyway, take care of yourself. Thank you so much once again for seeing the video. I'll see you soon. Cheers.